The Big Bang Theory remains one of television's most beloved modern sitcoms, known for its clever humor, memorable characters, and unique mix of science, friendship, and romance. Set in Pasadena, the series followed a close-knit group of brilliant but socially awkward friends as they navigated careers, relationships, and the everyday challenges of growing up. In this video, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, unforgettable roles, and the remarkable careers they built, while also remembering the beloved performers and guest stars who are no longer with us. Let's return to Apartment 4A, where comic books, scientific debates, awkward romances, and lasting friendships created countless unforgettable moments and helped make this remarkable group one of television's most iconic ensembles. Carol Ann Susi brought unforgettable energy, warmth, and outrageous humor to Mrs. Wolowitz, Howard's famously loud and fiercely devoted mother, a character audiences almost never saw but could never ignore. Born on the 2nd of February, 1952, in Brooklyn, New York, Susi was 55 when her unmistakable voice was first heard in 2007. With every booming shout from another room, she turned Debbie Wolowitz into a vivid presence, balancing overprotective affection with sharp comedy and making Howard's home life one of the show's funniest recurring elements. Remarkably, Susi created such a memorable character almost entirely through her voice. Before taking on the role, she had built a long career in television and film, appearing in Kolchak, The Night Stalker, Cheers, Seinfeld, Married, With Children, and That 70s Show. Carol Ann Susi died in Los Angeles on the 11th of November 2014 from cancer at the age of 62. Her loss was deeply felt by the cast and fans alike, but Mrs. Wolowitz remains a perfect reminder that sometimes a voice alone can become one of television's most beloved characters. Bob Newhart brought gentle humor, perfect timing, and quiet warmth to Arthur Jeffries, better known as Professor Proton, the childhood television hero who became an unlikely mentor to Sheldon. Born George Robert Newhart on the 5th of September, 1929, in Oak Park, Illinois, he was 83 when he first appeared in the role in 2013. With his famously deadpan delivery and understated reactions, Newhart made Arthur both hilariously weary of Sheldon's endless questions and genuinely caring beneath his frustration. The performance earned him the first Primetime Emmy Award of his legendary career for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series. Long before playing the beloved scientist, Newhart had become a comedy icon through The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, The Bob Newhart Show, and Newhart, building a career defined by intelligence and subtle humor. Bob Newhart died on the 18th of July, 2024, at the age of 94. His legacy lives on through a style of comedy that never needed to be loud to be unforgettable. Leonard Nimoy brought a wonderful sense of nostalgia, intelligence, and dry humor to his brief but unforgettable appearance as Spock, the legendary character who had long been one of Sheldon's greatest heroes. Born Leonard Simon Nimoy on the 26th of March, 1931, in Boston, Massachusetts, he was 81 when his voice appeared in a 2012 episode, speaking through a Spock action figure inside Sheldon's dreams. With his calm, unmistakable delivery, Nimoy turned a short voice cameo into a memorable moment, cleverly guiding Sheldon through a struggle between logic, guilt, and his obsession with a vintage Star Trek transporter. Long before this appearance, Nimoy had become a cultural icon through his portrayal of Spock in Star Trek, a role that shaped science fiction history and inspired generations of fans. He also appeared in Mission Impossible, directed several films, and later earned praise for his role in Fringe. Leonard Nimoy died in Los Angeles on the 27th of February, 2015, from complications of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease at the age of 83. His legacy remains inseparable from Spock, a character whose intelligence, restraint, and humanity made Nimoy one of the most beloved figures in science fiction history. Stephen Hawking brought intelligence, wit, and a wonderfully playful sense of humor to his appearances as himself, becoming one of Sheldon's most memorable scientific heroes to step into his world. Born Stephen William Hawking on the 8th of January 1942 in Oxford, England, he was 70 when he first appeared in 2012. Despite his legendary status, Hawking never took himself too seriously on screen, effortlessly turning his brilliant reputation into comedy while challenging Sheldon's enormous confidence. He appeared in 7 episodes between 2012 and 2017, often sharing humorous moments built around science, rivalry, and Sheldon's admiration for him. Beyond television, Hawking was one of the most influential physicists of modern times, renowned for his groundbreaking work on black holes and cosmology, and for bringing complex ideas to millions through a brief history of time. After living with motor neuron disease for more than 5 decades, Stephen Hawking died peacefully at his home in Cambridge on the 14th of March 2018, at the age of 76. His legacy remains a remarkable combination of scientific brilliance, resilience, curiosity, and humor. Stan Lee brought legendary charisma, playful humor, and a wonderful sense of self-awareness to his memorable appearance as himself, becoming one of the most exciting celebrity cameos in Sheldon's world. Born Stanley Martin Lieber on the 28th of December 1922 in New York City, he was 87 when he appeared in the 2010 episode, The Excelsior Acquisition. After Sheldon misses a comic book signing, Penny takes him directly to Lee's home, leading to an awkward and hilarious encounter that ends with the comic book icon wanting the unexpected visitor gone. Even in a brief appearance, Lee's relaxed delivery and willingness to joke about his own fame made the moment unforgettable. Long before this cameo, he had transformed popular culture through Marvel Comics, co-creating characters such as Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, the Hulk, and many others with artists including Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko. Stan Lee died in Los Angeles on the 12th of November 2018 at the age of 95. His legacy lives on through generations of heroes, stories, and fans, inspired by his extraordinary imagination. James Earl Jones brought commanding presence, unexpected warmth, and wonderfully playful humor to his appearance as himself, giving Sheldon one of his most unforgettable encounters with a childhood hero. Born on the 17th of January, 1931, in Arcaboutla, Mississippi, Jones had just turned 83 when he appeared in the 2014 episode, The Convention Conundrum. Instead of playing the intimidating figure audiences might expect from the legendary voice of Darth Vader, he embraced a mischievous version of himself, taking Sheldon on a wild night filled with dinner, karaoke, a carnival, and an unexpected visit to Carrie Fisher's home. His effortless comic timing made the cameo feel both surprising and genuinely joyful. Long before this appearance, Jones had become one of the most respected performers of his generation, earning acclaim on stage and screen while giving unforgettable voices to Darth Vader in Star Wars and Mufasa in The Lion King. James Earl Jones died at his home in New York on the 9th of September, 2024, at the age of 93. His legacy remains defined by extraordinary talent, dignity, and one of the most recognizable voices in entertainment history. Carrie Fisher brought fearless humor, sharp wit, and wonderful self-awareness to her brief appearance as herself, turning only a few moments on screen into one of the series' most memorable celebrity cameos. Born Carrie Frances Fisher on the 21st of October, 1956, in Burbank, California, she was 57 when she appeared in the 2014 episode, The Convention Conundrum. When James Earl Jones takes Sheldon to her home for a mischievous game of ding-dong ditch, Fisher storms outside with a baseball bat, creating a hilarious meeting between two Star Wars legends. Long before this playful appearance, Fisher had become a cultural icon as Princess Leia, while also earning respect as a novelist, screenwriter, and author of Postcards from the Edge. Carrie Fisher died in Los Angeles on the 27th of December 2016, at the age of 60, 4 days after suffering a serious medical emergency aboard a flight. Her legacy remains defined by intelligence, courage, unforgettable humor, and a personality every bit as powerful as the characters she played. Adam West brought nostalgic charm, effortless humor, and a wonderfully playful personality to his appearance as himself, giving Sheldon the chance to finally meet one of his childhood heroes. Born William West Anderson on the 19th of September 1928 in Walla Walla, Washington, he was 87 when he guest starred in the 2016 episode, The Celebration Experimentation, the series' 200th episode. West joins Sheldon's birthday celebration after Leonard, Howard, and Raj arranged the surprise. and his hilarious debate over who deserves to be called the greatest Batman turns the cameo into a perfect tribute to his most iconic role. Decades earlier, West had become a television legend as the colorful, straight-faced Batman of the classic 1966 series, creating a version of the superhero that remained beloved across generations. He later embraced his pop culture status with appearances in numerous shows and became widely recognized as the voice of Mayor Adam West on Family Guy. Adam West died on the 9th of June 2017 after a battle with leukemia at the age of 88. His legacy remains filled with humor, warmth, and a uniquely joyful Batman that millions of fans never forgot. Jim Parsons brought brilliant comic timing, eccentric charm, and surprising emotional depth to Sheldon Cooper, the genius physicist whose rigid routines, blunt honesty, and unforgettable quirks made him one of television's most recognizable characters. Born James Joseph Parsons on the 24th of March, 1973, in Houston, Texas, he was 34 when audiences first saw him as Sheldon in 2007. Across 12 seasons and 279 episodes, Parsons transformed a socially awkward scientist into a character capable of both hilarious arrogance and genuine vulnerability. His performance earned him 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe, establishing him as one of the defining comedy actors of his generation. Beyond Sheldon, he appeared in Hidden Figures, The Normal Heart, Hollywood, and The Boys in the Band, while also building an acclaimed career on Broadway. As of August 2026, Jim Parsons is 53 years old. His career remains defined by intelligence, precision, and a performance that turned an unconventional scientist into a beloved television icon. Johnny Galecki brought warmth, intelligence, and an endearing sense of vulnerability to Leonard Hofstadter, the experimental physicist whose patience and emotional honesty often balanced Sheldon's difficult personality. Born John Mark Galecki on the 30th of April, 1975, in Brie, Belgium, he was 32 when audiences first saw him as Leonard in 2007. Across 12 seasons, Galecki made the character feel deeply relatable, blending nervous humor, romantic uncertainty, and genuine loyalty as Leonard navigated friendship, science, and his complicated relationship with Penny. His performance earned him a Primetime Emmy nomination in 2011 and a Golden Globe nomination the following year. Long before becoming Leonard, Galecki was already well known as David Healy on Roseanne and had appeared in films including National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I Know What You Did, Last Summer, and In Time. As of August 2026, Johnny Galecki is 51 years old. His career remains closely associated with warmth, understated comedy, and a physicist whose imperfections made him one of television's most lovable characters. Kaley Cuoco brought warmth, confidence, and irresistible comic energy to Penny, the aspiring actress whose arrival across the hall completely changed the lives of Leonard, Sheldon, Howard, and Raj. Born Kaley Christine Cuoco on the 30th of November, 1985, in Camarillo, California, she was just 21 when audiences first met Penny in 2007. With her quick wit, expressive reactions, and natural charm, Cuoco created the perfect contrast to the socially awkward scientists around her. Over 12 seasons, Penny grew from a struggling waitress with Hollywood dreams into a confident, professional, devoted friend and loving wife to Leonard, while never losing the humor and independence that made her so appealing. Before the role, Cuoco was already known for 8 Simple Rules and Charmed. She later earned major acclaim for starring in and producing The Flight Attendant, receiving 2 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. As of August 2026, Kaley Cuoco is 40 years old. Her career remains defined by effortless comedy, emotional honesty, and a character whose warmth became an essential part of one of television's most beloved ensembles. Simon Helberg brought rapid-fire humor, surprising tenderness, and unforgettable eccentricity to Howard Wolowitz, the aerospace engineer whose confidence was often much bigger than his social skills. Born Simon Maxwell Helberg on the 9th of December 1980 in Los Angeles, California, he was 26 when audiences first met Howard in 2007. With his colorful outfits, endless impressions, and perfectly timed reactions, Helberg turned an initially awkward ladies' man into one of the show's most emotionally developed characters. Over 12 seasons, Howard grew from an immature bachelor living with his mother into a devoted husband, father, and even an astronaut, giving Helberg the chance to balance broad comedy with genuine heart. His performance earned him the Critics' Choice Television Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. Beyond Howard, he appeared in A Serious Man, Good Night, and Good Luck, and Annette, and received a Golden Globe nomination for Florence Foster Jenkins. As of August 2026, Simon Helberg is 45 years old. His career remains defined by versatility, musical talent, and a character whose humor eventually revealed remarkable warmth and maturity. Kunal Nayyar brought sweetness, awkward charm, and wonderfully expressive humor to Raj Kuthrapalli, the astrophysicist whose romantic nature often clashed with his crippling shyness. Born on the 30th of April, 1981, in London, England, and raised in New Delhi, India, he was 26 when audiences first met Raj in 2007. With his gentle delivery, nervous reactions, and natural chemistry with the rest of the group, Nayyar turned Raj into far more than the quiet friend who initially struggled to speak around women. Across 12 seasons and 279 episodes, the character gradually became more confident, independent, and emotionally open, while never losing the sensitivity that made him so endearing. Beyond the role, Nayyar appeared in Criminal, UK, Suspicion, and The Storied Life of AJ Fikri, while also voicing Guy Diamond in the Trolls franchise. As of August 2026, Kunal Nayyar is 45 years old. His career remains defined by warmth, comic precision, and a character whose vulnerability made him one of the ensemble's most lovable figures. Mayim Bialik brought intelligence, awkward charm, and unexpected tenderness to Amy Farrah Fowler, the brilliant neuroscientist whose arrival gradually transformed Sheldon's carefully controlled world. Born Mayim Chaya Bialik on the 12th of December, 1975, in San Diego, California, she was 34 when audiences first met Amy in 2010. With her precise delivery, wonderfully uncomfortable humor, and growing emotional confidence, Bialik turned Amy from Sheldon's seemingly perfect intellectual match into a warm, independent woman with deep friendships and a genuine desire for love. Her evolving relationship with Sheldon became one of the show's most important storylines, eventually leading to marriage and a shared Nobel Prize. Bialik received 4 Primetime Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for the role. Remarkably, her scientific background was real. She earned a PhD in neuroscience from UCLA in 2007. She had already found fame as the star of Blossom and later became a host of Jeopardy! As of August 2026, Mayim Bialik is 50 years old. Her career remains a rare blend of intelligence, comedy, and emotional sincerity that made Amy impossible to forget. Melissa Rauch brought bright energy, sharp comic timing, and surprising intensity to Bernadette Rostenkowski-Wolowitz, the petite microbiologist whose sweet voice often hid a fiercely competitive personality. Born Melissa Ivy Rauch on the 23rd of June 1980 in Marlborough Township, New Jersey, she was 29 when audiences first met Bernadette in 2009. Introduced as Penny's co-worker and Howard's new love interest, the character quickly became an essential part of the group. Rauch skillfully balanced Bernadette's warmth, ambition, quick temper, and devotion to her family, helping her grow from a shy waitress into a successful scientist, wife, and mother. She was credited in 209 episodes and became a main cast member beginning with season 4. Beyond the role, Rauch appeared in True Blood, co-wrote and starred in The Bronze, voiced Harley Quinn in Batman and Harley Quinn, and later starred in and executive produced Night Court. As of August 2026, Melissa Rauch is 46 years old. Her career remains defined by fearless comedy, distinctive character work, and a performance that made Bernadette both hilarious and unforgettable. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Big Bang Theory cast and the stories behind the characters and guest appearances that made the series so unforgettable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, funniest moment, or most memorable scene in the comments. See you in the next video.